Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I think my last video was all on Colleen Hoover and this one is also on her. It is her brand new book, All Your Perfects, and I was super duper excited on getting my hands on this book. I put off reading this for as long as I could. I had it like on the day it came out, it arrived, and I just didn't want to pick it up and read it because I just didn't want to like finish it, and I was reading little bits and it took me like a couple weeks to actually finish it because I just didn't want to, like, I just didn't want it to end. But I finished it and my overall view of this book is like amazing, and I love all of Colleen's work. I think It Ends With Us was my all-time favourite Colleen Hoover book, and I feel like this one could be a second favourite. It's like a different age range to the other books, and the characters, Quinn and Graham, the main characters, are a lot older than most of her other characters from books that are like in their teen years. So I found this really interesting. It talks about marriage, just married life, starting a family, stuff like that, and it's all super duper real. It's like just no filters and very real and really good and just beautiful. Some of the writing, like some of the things Graham says is just like, I absolutely loved it. So yeah, if you haven't read this or don't have this, then I definitely recommend it. I would give it 5 out of 5 fortune cookies, and it's just so good. So yes, that's the spoiler-free part. Now I'm going to go into spoilers. So if you have read this, let's have a chat. So if you've read this, then you'll know the whole story, obviously, because you've read it. But oh my god, literally like every single opening of a Colleen Hoover book, you just get sucked in straight away, and it's so good. And she talks about the whole thing with Ethan and going up, and it's like instant drama and you're just like whoa. And you meet Graham outside of Ethan's door and you find out that Ethan is having an affair on her when they're engaged and everything, so he's just like some sleazy pooey man, so she don't need him. And then things hit off, and then it's like, oh, it's just so good, so good. And the weird thing is with this is I hadn't ordered a Chinese takeaway in a long time, and I just randomly felt like eating Chinese, probably from reading the book. And I got a fortune cookie with my Chinese, and as you know, All Your Perfects is from the fortune cookie in here. Okay, so her fortune cookie that she got was, if you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. With their Chinese food, and them like talking about the fortune cookie later on in the book, because I was almost at the end when I went and got this Chinese. I got a fortune cookie, and my partner Dan got a fortune cookie as well, and his fortune was like really related to him about getting into the industry and something like that, like doing well in it. And my one was, you will soon achieve perfection, and I don't really like believe in perfection, like I don't think anyone's perfect, but it was literally like as I was reading this book and I was just like, that's really weird. And I felt so drawn to this book, and I felt like, I mean, every relationship, no relationship is perfect, and I related to a lot of the things in here. It just felt very real. I felt super involved with the characters, like I just got them, like I really understood them and just loved them. I thought Graham was really sweet. I just thought it was so good, and like the whole box thing, I want to do that. I will definitely want to do that. I think writing letters is really cute, and having them like handwritten and then putting them in the box for when you feel like it's code 5 or something, or whatever it was, level 5 or category 5. and you go straight to it because you think you're going to get a divorce or something like that. And then them reading it and him not even opening his letter. I'm rambling because I'm kind of going back and forward through the book, but I just loved it. I loved every little thing in it. I thought it was adorable. At times I felt angry at Graham, but I understood where he was coming from. I didn't feel annoyed by Quinn, whereas I felt like once you get to know how Graham feels, you would be annoyed with Quinn, but you see where Quinn's coming from because you're hearing from Quinn's point of view. I just thought this was so well done, really, really good, and I feel like I've got a connection to this book because of my fortune cookie. So yeah, I would love to know your thoughts on the book, your favourite part. Right, spoiler, so no one that hasn't read this book doesn't get the spoilers. And yeah, 5 fortune cookies for this one. So that was a super brief kind of review. I didn't really go into full details or anything, but yeah, this book was just amazing and I feel like it will always stay with me, kind of like It Ends With Us. I feel like there's lots of things from the book that I want to take into my relationship, and felt like therapy reading the book. I am now just waiting for Colleen's next book, whenever it will come out. And she's still got Maybe Now that she's doing, so hopefully she'll update that sometime. And yeah, I will leave a link in the description for anyone that wants to buy this book. I mean, if you've read it and you're already at the spoilers part, then you probably have the book. Unless you've got an ebook and you want it in paper copy or hardback, then link in the description. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!